Hello, and welcome back. So I'm going to give you an update on week 2. Well, really, technically, it would be week 1 because it's the first full week of July. If you hear in the background, that is the dog. He's rolling around on the floor, so sorry. All right, so I came up with 7 categories. If you watched the last week, you'll see I came up with 7 categories where I spend money, and my goal is to decrease my overall spending so that I can continue to work as a part-time teacher. So I decided for groceries that my monthly goal would be to spend $250. See me looking down, I got my little notebook. Laundry is going to be $22.50. Self-maintenance, which is my pedicures and my waxings for my underarms, that is $100. Takeout is $150. Social was $50. Aromatherapy $45, and then other was $150. So what I did was I used a combination of cash and my credit card this week, and I ended up downloading a spending tracker because I found that if I just look back at my credit card statement, it won't categorize my spending into those 7 categories. So I came up with, I found a tracker that's free where you can customize the category. So I've been using that this week. So let me give you an update. It is not pretty, y'all. So this is from last Friday to Thursday. So like July 1st to like Thursday the 7th. So for groceries, I spent $134.38. For laundry, I spent $4.50. For self-maintenance, I spent $80. For takeout, I spent $213.27. For social, I spent $80. For aromatherapy, I didn't spend any. And then for other, I spent $130.11. So when I really analyze these numbers, I see that, okay, groceries, I probably wasn't as realistic as I thought, because now this is saying that I have $115.62 left for the month. It would be a stretch. I might be able to pull that off, but I think I'm gonna have to give myself a little bit more money for groceries. Laundry, I have $18 left, so that's right on track. Self-maintenance, I have $20 left. That's right on track because last week I got a pedicure and my underarms waxed. Takeout, I am minus $63.27. Social, I'm minus $30. Aromatherapy, I didn't spend anything for that, so I still have $45 left. And then other, I have $19.89 left. So first I wanted to add up, okay, so mind you, if you watch last week's video, you'll see that I was like, oh, I don't have anything big planned. This is a great time to start this. I didn't have any big things planned this past week. Even though it was 4th of July, I didn't do anything for the 4th. And I couldn't even order takeout on the 4th because I didn't know that all of these things were closed. So when I total how much I spent from July 1st to, which would be Friday, July 1st to Thursday, July 7th, y'all, $642.46, which is like, what in the world? So I'm not going to beat myself up because this is, for the most part, I guess maybe a typical week for me. I'm not sure. So here's what I've decided to do is, I told y'all I like systems, I like goals, I like coming up with plans. So here's my goal for next week. Not for the rest of my life, just for next week. So first, my takeout money, it needs to be a weekly allowance. I can't do a month with that. So because I do takeout so frequently, I'm going to switch that to a weekly budget, which I'm going to do $150 for this week. And I think I should be able to stay within that for the week. And then I came up with some rules. 1, I'm only going to go to Smoothie King on Friday. Yeah, I went to Smoothie King like 4 times in the last week. So I'm only going to go on Friday. Like when I'm leaving the laundromat, that's kind of my little end of the week treat. I'm going to go to Smoothie King once a week. The other thing is that I'm only going to do takeout 3 days. Okay. So that means starting yesterday, because I'm filming this on a Saturday, I'm only going to do takeout 3 days. And then the last rule is meal plan. So I sat down yesterday while I was at the laundromat. I drew me out a little map thing. And so what I came up with was my lunch and dinner schedule for Friday, which was yesterday, all the way up to next Thursday. The reason why it's only lunch and dinner is because I do intermittent fasting. So I don't eat breakfast anyway. Every morning, I just do a cup of oolong tea and like 22 ounces of water. It actually, here's my little water bottle. I try to drink like 3 of those a day, between 3 or 4 a day. So what I've decided is for lunch on Fridays is going to be Smoothie King. So that's my treat to myself and my lunch. And then for dinner, for Friday and Saturday, just for this week, is going to be pizza. So I'm on track with that. I ordered pizza yesterday, got enough for me and my son, plus little like garlic bread and stuff. So we'll be good to go. For today's breakfast is lunch is going to be a protein shake. That's what I normally have during the school year for my lunch. So I decided let's just for this week stick with what I know. So for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm going to do a protein shake and an apple. And then Wednesday and Thursday for lunch, I'm going to do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Y'all, if y'all can hear this truck outside, it's my neighbor who does this on a regular. He has a landscaping business, and he's like backing his truck up. So if you can hear those wheels like spinning in the background, that's what that is. All right, so for lunch, okay, so for dinner, pizza is going to be for last night and tonight. Tomorrow is going to be fish and fries. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is going to be this like Mexican veggie dish with like vegetarian beans. It's like those little frozen vegetable bags. And then I just add the beans to it. And then so that's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday is going to be either ramen or cereal or soup. Now, if anybody's like super duper healthy out there and they're like, oh my God, that is not the healthiest combination of food, that's okay. My feelings won't be hurt. That's not exactly my goal. My goal is definitely right now to kind of get a handle on my spending, and most of this stuff I wrote down, I actually have. So that way I don't have to worry about spending a whole lot at the grocery store this week. Mostly I think my spending at the grocery store tomorrow will focus more on like fruit and like my snacks and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. So overall, I'm definitely super surprised, like beyond shocked that, oh my God, I spent over $600 in a normal week, or a week that I didn't even have anything to really do. But I definitely strongly encourage y'all to track your spending in an easy way, but I think it sheds light, and not so much so that you can beat yourself up and be like, oh my goodness, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm just making adjustments and giving myself space to grow and still be happy. So remember, last week I talked about money dial. So I realized, you know what, let me turn up that takeout money dial. But I also feel like if I have a meal plan, I'll do better, because when I looked at the areas where I was within budget, they were the areas in my life where I actually have the dog say, I knew he was going to jump up. Say hello, buddy. Say hello, buddy. Buddy wants to be in the video. Say hello. So I realized that the areas where I stayed within budget are also the areas where I have systems. And so I was like, okay, I'm hoping that if I do this meal plan every week, that it'll help rein in some of my spending. And then that way for takeout, $150 might be a little bit more realistic. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so for the second part of this video, we're actually going to talk about my credit card debt. This is not all my debt, but this is the debt that is kind of making me nervous about, am I going to be able to continue to work part-time? So I'm going to go grab my numbers for that, and then we're going to walk through that. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, so I went, found my numbers. So remember, my goal is to reduce my overall monthly expenses. So my goal for July is to reduce my monthly minimum credit card payments by $100. I have no idea how realistic this is, but we shall see. So the credit card that I'm going to focus on first is Frontier, aka Barclay. They have great deals to Vegas. So right now, my minimum payment every month is $265.02. So any extra money I get this month, all going towards Barclay, aka Frontier. The next credit card is Bank of America Cashback. That one is monthly payment $264. The next one is Bank of America Travel, which is $122. The next one is Chase, which is $110. The next one is Capital One, which is $35. The next one is Verizon, which is $65. And then last but not least is Total Rewards, which is $65. So if you add up all those credit card payments for the month of July, bless you, buddy, bless you, then that is going to total $926.02. So my goal is that over the course of this month, I can funnel enough money potentially into my Frontier account that it could lower my payments by $100. And that may work, it may not, I don't know, because I've never tried this again, I'm not sure, but I'm focusing this way. So I know some of you might notice a glaring difference between this credit card debt repayment and other people's, which is I gave you my monthly minimums, but I did not tell you my total balance. And here's the reason why. While I do know my total balances, I feel like if I start looking at that really big number, I'm just going to get overwhelmed, and then I'm going to, not be as encouraged about reaching my goal. And so since my primary goal is to lower my monthly payments, technically that big number, it doesn't matter. Like, it matters in the grand scheme of things, but technically, as far as my monthly goals go, it doesn't. I just need to figure out how can I lower it. So that's why I am not telling you the total amounts. However, as I pay them off, I will definitely tell you what the starting balance was, and then we'll see how long it actually takes me to pay each one off. Okay. So thank you so much again for joining me on this journey. I hope you're finding it encouraging or funny or inspiring or something. And until later, remember, be grateful. Bye-bye.